750, Big 550 KTRS. There's a St. Louis company that went online to raise some money, raise a whole bunch of money, and now they've got a new prototype, and it could be the best thing since canned beer. Literally. Let's talk to Kevin Kelly, co-founder of Snake Bite Company. Good morning, Kevin Kelly.
Morning to you guys.
Did you invent this all on your own?
No, I have a partner, Dan, who initially came up with the what we call the basement prototype.
The basement prototype.
Yeah, it was just kind of the, we had an old church key, and we're like, we used to rip 2 holes in the back of here just to get it to flow out a little bit better.
Right.
So we started calling it the Snake Bite. And then somebody's like, why don't you just put 2 prongs onto one church key? And so we did that late one night, and that's how we came up with the Snake Bite.
Okay, so we're on radio and we're on TV, and it's kind of confusing. So
yes.
You're talking about the old can opener with the
Yes.
little triangle,
Yes,
right?
the old church key.
So you boom, and with the old Fosters we used to do, or an oil can, you poke
Correct.
one hole, turn the other side, you poke the other hole.
Right.
So there's not a vacuum when you pour it, and it doesn't Google, and it just comes out straight.
It doesn't, we call it glugging.
Glugging,
but
okay.
it doesn't glug out.
Right.
And so what we found is that with craft beer, we did a pour test on our Kickstarter with Schlafly Hefeweizen.
Right.
It pours out a lot smoother and creates a lot less foam in the final beer pour.
Now, I thought, living in St. Louis, the AB guys tell me that you want the foam. You want to burn the foam off, so having the foam isn't all bad.
Well, depends on what kind of beer you're working with, because with craft beer, there's a lot more kind of ingredients, a lot more things to stir up. And if you're buying like a $10 craft beer that now exists in cans,
right,
you don't want that to all be foam.
Oh, okay.
With the AB, it's not that big of a deal.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Right. Now, is this a patent pending? I mean,
it is patent pending. Yeah, we have a law firm that we've worked with, Thompson Coburn, and we both have a marketing background, so we know that if an idea starts to take off, there could be other imitators.
Okay, so you were literally drinking beer in your basement and came up with this idea.
Literally.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
So to raise money, what did you do?
Well, we just jumped on Kickstarter, and we've been getting kind of buzz about that. No pun intended.
Or pun intended.
By reaching our funding in 30 hours.
Yeah. So how much money did you ask for?
Just $5,000.
Okay.
And while that's not necessarily indicative of all the cost of it takes to patent pending and get lawyers and to develop prototypes, we thought it would be something that we could reach somewhat quicker. We didn't think we'd reach it in 30 hours, though.
Right. For those who don't know, you go in and you put your proposal online. Do you promote it at all, or did people just find it organically?
Kickstarter does provide a certain percentage of traffic, but what we had to do and why we reach funding so quickly is because we have our own personal networks on Facebook that we've kind of been letting know what we're doing, kind of building them up for this. We'll go out with the prototypes and show them to them.
Gotcha.
So when we announced it on Facebook, everybody was really supportive, and that's how we reached it so quickly.
You brought a couple of prototypes with you.
I did, yeah.
Can I see one of those?
For sure.
All
We
right.
got 3 colors. It's the black, the brown, and the natural leather.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it seems that that ladies like the natural color a little bit.
I gravitate to the natural.
Okay, so now you got a demonstration for us here.
I do.
Right?
I have a Schlafly brown ale right here. We don't have our black lager, excuse me.
Right.
I don't have a draft glass, but I can give you the general idea
Right.
of how it works.
You want to go ahead and do it?
There you go.
All right, so you opened up the regular can.
So I open up the regular can, and this has been bouncing around my backpack on the way up here, so I can't. This is not a approved pour test.
Sure, certainly understandable. Right, yeah.
And then,
by the way, we should say, please do not try this at home. Or actually, no, please try this at home.
Yeah, please try this at home.
Yeah, you can absolutely do this at home. Yes, okay.
So you just take it and I hope I'm in the camera.
Yeah, not
you're
in the
good.
car.
All right.
Rip it in the back.
Right.
And it produces the snake bite in the back.
Right.
And then just pour out. And I don't know if you're getting that.
Yeah, the camera's right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's no glug, 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 glug.
There's no glug, 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 which is important, and then less foam. If I had just poured this out after coming my backpack, it would be all over the place.
And on YouTube, you have a great demo.
Yeah, exactly.
The non-snake bite, and then the snake bite can.
Correct.
And boom.
Really, that's really interesting. Okay, how much do these sell for?
So on Kickstarter, we had an early bird for 15, which sold out in a couple hours, and then right now they're 18. Then after the Kickstarter, the price will go up to about 20.
Where did you go to manufacture this? Did you have to go to a Chinese factory? Or
No, that was kind of a key thing. We had thought about, okay, now that we want to do this, where are we going to get this made? And China is on the tip of everyone's mind because they know that it's cheap.
Right.
But the more we started plugging away, we spent a good 6 to 8 months just in sourcing the materials. So it's all American made and St. Louis assembled.
Oh, so it's made here in St. Louis.
Made in St. Louis, yeah.
So you're taking your Kickstarter money and you're selling these where?
All
where
over.
Can we get, all over.
Right, yeah. Right now our URL is snakebiteco.com, and that redirects to the Kickstarter. When it's done, we will have it just be our own site with an e-commerce section to buy these.
Okay, so you don't go to the store, you go to the website and get
They
it.
will be available in some stores. We're already talking with them right now. We're also talking with a handful of restaurants and bars. We've talked with Sasha's. Old Standard is a new restaurant that we've talked with, and
Sure.
also with Pie and Gringo.
Oh.
These are great Christmas gifts too.
Yeah, that's-
you know, ladies never know what to get their guys or their dad or whatever.
Here's a can opener.
No, I mean along with like great stocking stuffers.
Yes.
you know.
Yes. I would think Grease Monkeys would like it too, right?
I think anybody would like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's kind
Girls
of one
would
of those
like it,
things
too.
where it's like, if you get it, then you get it, and obviously that's why the Kickstarter got
Right.
funded.
I would never think of those old Foster cans where you would open them up. I would use that, but I didn't think you'd poke it on a regular can because you have a regular can of beer, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is that it also helps when you're drinking straight from the can, because with that, you're not getting a lot of air in, so you're not going to be burping all over the place while you're at the bar.
Why would you not want to burp? That's weird.
Well, you know,
I thought everybody likes to burp when they're drinking beer.
only in some cultures.
What about? I mean, it works for soda cans too, I guess.
It does, yeah. I haven't drank soda in quite a while, but it works the exact same for soda, fruit juice, pretty much anything that would come in a can, I would suppose.
Yeah.
I was on Kickstarter. You guys have raised $11,000.
Yes.
And so if people, since you already met your goal. You know, people always get a gift if they do
If
contribute.
they donate.
Right.
Yeah. So will they get one of these, or
Yeah,
since you've already?
yeah. It's not over, which is what we're trying. We've had some people ask us if it's over because we reached our funding. We're like,
Right.
no, you can get funded up, 1,000% over if you need to be. But yeah, for the $18, you get the snake bite. I think there's a goal for $39 where you get a T-shirt, or what we call a torso koozie, some pins, and the snake bite as well. There's a 6-pack where you can get them for like $15 each, called the Viper Pit, and the Custom Cobra is a 6-pack with a custom logo that we emboss on the leather of your company or radio station.
Is this your full-time gig now?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Kevin Kelly's the co-founder of Snake Bite Company. It's a local startup. It has a new way to open up canned beer, which is vital to getting through this Ferguson nightmare. The website to find out more.
Snakebiteco.com, or just go on Kickstarter right now and type in Snakebite.
That is fantastic. Kevin, thanks for coming in. Good luck.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
When you're sitting on a beach as a billionaire, you're going to take our phone calls, right?
Wait, oh, yeah, I'll
goes,
definitely take
"No."
your phone
No,
calls.
yeah, no. I'll be busy opening up beer cans. All right, Kevin, thanks. I